was winter on the island of Sodor, and a blizzard had struck the island. All along the line, the countryside was blanketed with fluffy white snow. The engines found it hard to handle, with the goods and passenger trains grinding to a halt. Engines were stranded, and this caused all sorts of delays. All the same, some of the engines took great delight in the blizzard, others running up and down the line on whatever lines were cleared, and taking their cargo and passengers to and fro. For the lines that weren't cleared though, it was an absolute ordeal, with engines such as Arthur being stranded for days in the cold, wet snow. Harold was hard at work all day, helping engines out of the snow. He was returning home from another hard day of work. He was annoyed and wanted nothing but to sleep. He landed at Knapford, and Gordon, Ryan, and Duck were about to depart with trains.
Hello, Harold. Why the long face? You never see a face like that on the Great Western.
Hello, Duck. And I'm upset at the ruddy snow. I'm constantly called out on emergencies. Look over there. Mounds of snow. Mountains of snow. This has got to be the worst winter of them all. If that doesn't spell emergency, I don't know what does.
Emergency? The only emergency I can see is if the express was delayed. Goodbye, petty tank engines.
Well, I never. That Gordon is always boasting about how grand he is. Soon his boisterous attitude will get him into trouble.
I'm pretty sure his overconfidence will bring him down to earth eventually.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time, Ryan. I know. Right, I'll be off then. See you later, Ryan. Take care in the snow.
I will, and same to you.
Meanwhile, across the island, engines were finding themselves stuck at stations and yards. The conditions had worsened, and high winds turned the blizzard into an intense hammering of the Sudrian countryside. At Barrow-in-Furness, Douglas was bringing in a goods train with Oliver and Toad, but they were forced to stop in the yards. Two diesels approached them.
Well, what have we here?
Looks like the Scot brought back our good friend Oliver.
Shove it up, you didn't take. We're just trying to stay out of the cold.
We know a good place to keep warm.
Really? Where?
In the Svelton shed.
Good one, bud.
Oh, sod off!
Ugh, those dirty bamputs. Your devils is an understatement.
There's good in everyone's heart, isn't there, Mr. Douglas?
Don't be so sure to make that assumption, Toad.
Aye, some devils are best to be called devils, and that's that.
Oh, I'll try to remember that, Mr. Douglas.
At Wellsworth, James, Edward, and Duck were stuck.
Ugh! I absolutely hate this! Leave it to Snow to stop such an important engine like myself.
There's nothing we can do unless you plan to freeze and get stuck.
Well, at least he's easy to spot with that red paint and all.
Very funny, Duck.
Also, when James gets cold, his paint must turn blue like Edward's.
Shut up, Duck.
When the rescue party comes, people will think you're me.
Rubbish!
Come on! This weather isn't getting any better. I must get to Barrow in time. Ha! Snow is no match for a big, strong engine like me. Soft stuff, nothing to it.
Whoa, Gordon, there's a snowdrift ahead. We better slow down.
It's just a little snowdrift. Oof! Oh, the indignant.
Don't say it, Gordon. You got yourself into this mess.
And indeed, he had. Just then, the passengers came out, confused, and began to wonder what was going on.
Settle down, everyone.
What's going on?
We just have a small setback. It shouldn't take long to fix.
A small setback? We're stuck in a snowdrift, you moron!
Well, unsurprisingly, we've dealt with this sort of situation before, so if you just bear with us, it'll all be over with soon.
Help!
Jim, do you smell fish?
I believe I do. I wonder what's up with that.
Slow down, Henry. I see something ahead.
It's Gordon.
Oh no. Of all the engines, why did it have to be Henry?
Is there anything we can do, sir?
Get help at the next station. We need it urgently.
You heard him. Let's get going. We have to help Gordon out. He has a guaranteed connection.
Right. Don't worry, Gordon. Help will be on its way in no time.
I sure hope so.
Quick! Gordon needs help. He's stuck outside of the tunnel and stuck in a snowdrift. He needs urgent help. Splatter, Dodge, let's get going.
No can do.
This snow is no go.
You two must help. Otherwise, we'll have a train of frozen passengers.
No.
Do you want to be responsible for the deaths of many passengers?
What does responsible mean? I've heard of it before, but I have no idea what it means.
I'm not surprised.
Well, now, if I'm correct, manager uses it whenever we have an accident.
Wow, I never would have thought.
Say, Henry here understands us.
Just go help Gordon.
Define help.
Son of a...
Careful, Henry.
I'm trying. The tracks are getting icy. Whoa! Ouch.
Hey, Gordon, what's shaking, my man?
Oh, just shut up and get me out of here.
Hey, no need to be rude. Just trying to make small talk here.
I don't exactly appreciate your small talk. Just get me out of here, you morons.
Well, do you want help or not?
I want you to stop fooling around and help me out here.
Okay. If you say so. Come on, Splatter, let's help him out.
Ugh, finally. Took you morons long enough to get to it.
James Louise, this is tough.
I don't know if we can do this, Splatter. Well, no, we'll be right back, Gordon. You're kind of stuck in there pretty deep.
Hurry back, I suppose.
Splatter, what were we here for again?
Something about an engine in the snow. I can't remember. Let's just go back to the warm diesel walks.
And just where do you think you're going?
What the? Hey, Gordon. We were gonna get help for you.
Yeah, no one's that ballyhoo. We'll be right back.
Dinna you be telling me there's more of yon diesels?
We'd better be careful.
Alright, fellas. You see this one right here? This one escaped from our grasp many years ago.
Is that right?
Well, the chickens have come to roost, eh?
What about that one?
Caledonian, thought your class was wiped out.
Nay, we're still kicking about. No thanks to you.
Well, that's one more, eh?
Who's that?
Right then, what do we have here? I'd have known it would have been you lot harassing these here Sodor engines. Scamper away, why don't you? Wouldn't make me want to fetch your controller,
Well, Flying Scotsman, what are you doing here, laddie? I thought you were being overhauled.
Well, it looks like they've finished, haven't they? I was actually on my way to see Gordon. Great for publicity. I've already had my picture taken with that blasted tornado fellow, so why not another with my own brother?
In this weather, it's gonna be impossible.
Quite. I'm almost beginning to miss the cow catcher they gave me on my American tour. Might have put it to use in the snow. Oh well.
Ugh, dinna you remind me of that horrid thing. It's unsuited for an engine like you.
Well, laws are laws, my dear Douglas, and the Yanks have plenty of them. I heard that the Vicarstown Bridge has been yellow-taped. Ice in the gears. So, I guess we'll play the waiting game. No diesels should bother us now, anyway.
And if any diesels do come, well, you can just scare them away.
That's right, my little fellow.
Eric.
Yes, Jim?
Do you happen to see, a helicopter?
I wish I did, old bean. Maybe we'd flown away from this ruckus.
No, I'm serious. Is that Harold?
Hello, everybody. I'm here to help.
Oh, thank you. My face is starting to freeze in place.
But whatever could you do? You certainly can't lift Gordon.
Well, just you watch as I blow the snow off of Gordon.
Oh, thank you. What would I have done without you?
Well, I guess we should call you Harold the Snowblower from now on. You're perfect at it.
I like it. Anyways, I'm off, chaps. There are quite a lot more people for this snowblower to rescue. Have a good day.
Gordon was saved, and Harold, off to rescue more people, flew away. Meanwhile, at Wellsworth.
I've been stuck here for hours. It's about time. Leave it to snow to stop such an important engine. You blasted helicopter. You'll pay for that.
Now you're really stuck, aren't you, James?
Don't ducks fly south for the winter?
Well, yes, James, but I don't quite understand what it is exactly that you mean by...
Then go!
Jesus, James! Keep talking like that, and the hot air you'll make will melt that snow right off of you.
After a while, traffic on the rails resumed as normal. Trains could now proceed up and down the line. Many engines congregated at the coal depot, including a reunited Gordon and Flying Scotsman.
It's good to see you in steam again, Scotsman.
Same to you, brother. After your snowy escapade, I figured you'd spend some time in the works unlike me.
Keep dreaming, Scotty boy.
Well, well, Gordon, a spot of emasculation, I sense, eh?
Why, you cheeky Great Western punk!
You weren't stuck with him in the storm. Let me remind you of that.
At least we're among friends.
Not me.
Hey, Dodgy, who's she?
I don't know. Some random engine.
Doesn't the boss say to kill anything with steam?
Yeah, let's nab her.
Don't you dare, you blockheads. I'm just here till the storm lets up.
Well, let's get to know each other a little bit better.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, God. Anything but that.
My name's Splatter, and I work at Vickerstown.
Hi, Splatter. I'm Dodge, and I also work at Vickerstown.
Hey, we work in the same place.
I know, that's so cool.
Had we not realized this before?
Here's to the Flying Scotsman!
And our flying snowblower.
Oh, which was nothing, really. You know, it's times like this to make me appreciate my work more than ever.
3 cheers for Harold! Hip hip
Hooray!
Hip hip
Hooray!
Hip hip
Hooray!
And so, the engines happily spent the rest of the day discussing the day's fortunes, misfortunes, and crazy events in the snow.
Wait a minute. Where's Henry?
Good God.